Welcome back to Fathead TV. I'm your host, Cash Money. We're bringing new news, interviews, and more. And today, man, we got a Memphis legend, Castalia's own, Mr. Kliksta.
What it do?
How we doing today, bro?
Man, we living, man. Any day above dirt is a good one.
Yeah, man. Man, for somebody hearing the name Mr. Kliksta, man, for the first time, who is Mr. Kliksta?
Mr. Kliksta is the people's rapper, right? Like, even now when you go to certain neighborhoods and you use my name, they know who I am. Mm-hmm. They feel like I'm the most underrated in the city because I never made it through the threshold, but I outbumped a lot of niggas in their own circles.
Right.
So I never got opportunity. But Mr. Kliksta was the humble. Mr. Kliksta was a hustler. Mr. Kliksta was a neighborhood pillar. He was somebody you can go to. Mr. Kliksta was one of them. When they say they him,
Yeah,
Mr. Kliksta was him. And to know him is to love him, and to hate him is just natural, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Far as your upbringing, man, tell me how that started.
Okay, I come up by way of Westwood. I was born and raised in Westwood, spent some time in Whitehaven, spent some time in Baltimore, Maryland. And then when I came back at about 15, 16 years old of age, me and my pops weren't seeing eye to eye in East Memphis. So I moved to South Memphis and I landed in Castalia.
All right.
And once I got to Castalia, I was there for like 11, 12 years. And that's where I built my name from. That's where I built my legacy, in Castalia.
All right, man. Tell me how I got started in Castalia, man.
When I first got started in Castalia, man, I had a guy by the name of Sam Mack.
Mm-hmm.
Sam was the realest nigga I ever knew. And I met him in Castalia. I knew him before I knew anybody in Castalia. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Bandit, Anthony Hall, he hooked me up with Sam Mack, and I even met Gat at the same time. Gat and Sam look so much like they like brothers, right?
Right.
So I used to buy my stuff from Sam Mack, may he rest in peace. And then Sam introduced me to the other players of Castalia and the other faculty of Castalia who had this, and the third. You know, just to name a few names.
Right.
We had Chuck, we had Buffy, we had Marty, we had Bones, Nell, the twins, and so many other people. Board Street, you know what I'm saying, was existed way before this area of Board Street. Board Street was there back then, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you had the three clubs. You had Mr. Roy's, the Black Hut, and then yo and them come with the Tabernacle. Mm-hmm. So that was my era, the Roy Good, Tabernacle, Black Hut era. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, bet that, man. So how did the streets and the environment of Castalia, how did it mold you, man?
Ooh, them streets prepared you, man. Mm-hmm. I experienced loyalty, disloyalness, humble, humility, loss. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all gang. In Castalia, we took some hard losses, man. And I'm talking about through murders, through robberies, through just day-to-day ignorant shit. Mm-hmm. People from my neighborhood going somewhere doing something ignorant, not making it home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it made you walk with caution.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you was over here doing what you needed to do, you was cool. And even though when you did a little bit more than the next person, you was a target, but when nothing bad happened to you, per se, until you get up there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it helped make me humble and fearless, I say that.
Okay, and humble and fearless. I know, far as the streets, what, like, the results of growing up, like, what age were you when you went to, when you moved to Castalia?
I was 15 the first time.
For real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I left my mama's house at 15. Me and my dad weren't seeing eye to eye, and I left his house and went and got me an apartment in Castalia.
So, man, I know far as doing, at 15, apartment in Castalia, you had to be dabbling a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right?
Right. I'm gang affiliated.
Right.
I run with the divisional area.
Okay.
I met my brothers in the streets, and they the ones who put me on experience gang. You know what I'm saying? They the ones who taught me how to move bigger than what I really was.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of people have a misconstruction of what being on a set means. But this is what my OG was like. I had to graduate high school. I had to get me a job. If I didn't have a job, I had to have a hustle.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I couldn't hang and just be hanging.
Right.
You had to pay your way. And it don't mean like charge you or nothing. I mean like you as a man, you can't be hungry if you got your own money.
Right.
And if you got your own money, that's less you need from me.
Correct.
So we could be cool. But when we cool to the point where you need me more than I need you, we'll never be cool. Because sooner or later you either gonna get jealous or you're gonna try to take what's mine and it's not yours. You ain't earn it. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So my tribe, we earn our name. So that type of attitude, once I took it to Castalia, they knew I was an earner.
Okay.
I ain't never let nobody front me nothing. I save my money or do what I gotta do to make my money, and I go buy my stuff, and then I had good customer service skills.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I took those principles of life, everything Matt Kool-Aid taught me, and everything I learned from the east side, from the west side, the stuff I learned from Maryland, and just put it all in one ball. And when I got to Castalia, I just learned how to play it by ear.
Okay, bet.
You know?
So I know you have some positive, because we got positives and negatives.
Right.
What are some of the negatives of results?
The negative was the losses.
Yeah.
The negative was by me being so young and into getting money, they were broke in my house. Like believe it or not, this is like one of them fun facts. I was the first man in Castalia to have a PlayStation.
Really?
Right? Like nobody had one, and I had one. So they broke in my house and stole my PlayStation.
Cold-blooded.
And stole, little work and money and stuff like that.
Right.
But I was so where I was at, it didn't even fade me. I just went out and copped another one. The first time I got it, it was like they wasn't even out in stores yet.
Right.
The second time I got it, I knew where to go get one from.
Right.
So, but it was always that type of magnitude. I never let the downfalls break me.
Okay.
I'm what you call a bounce back king. And all the fucked up stuff that happened to me, but I never let it control me.
Gotcha.
I always let it basically motivate me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They broke in the house, they stole this. They stole it by being by way of Westwood. Years later, I go back to Westwood. They break in my house and steal my Rolex.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? Even then, after so many years, I learned not to let nothing break you. Anything that don't kill you, make you stronger.
Okay. Good. That's a good motto. For real. That's good. That's a good word.
Right on.
So, far as street life, I know we already know they always say the results of street life and stuff like that. So what's some things that came with it?
Shit, prison. You know what I'm saying? Unbeknownst to everybody, man, I grinded so hard. I faced 150 years, one charge.
For real?
Hell yeah, I had like 15 charges. Everybody who know me knew I had a different game. It wasn't always about drugs. Sometimes it was about paper. And I'm a smart guy, so I figured out ways to make more money than drug dealers by doing way less work. And man, the white folks ain't like that. Jesus didn't like that. So when I finally got caught, shout out to Bellini and Quavo. They told me that day, they said, man, don't go out there fuck with this shit. I went anyway, greedy, and got jammed up across the water in Arkansas, and shit, they threw the book at me.
For real?
I ended up doing a 10-piece. They threatened to kill my daughter. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot went on with it because I like I said, when you grind, you start with this, and then you go to this,
right, and
then you go to this. Once you get to a certain level, it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? You no longer with the field generals, you with the real generals. And you know how generals go, you get the captains and lieutenants and so forth. So once you're around them type of upper echelons of people, you're not just a half-ounce buying little dude. You buy a couple of bowls now. When they say, we need $1,000, who can we go? Man, go ask Click for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I developed myself into that person. And along with that type of person come that type of responsibility.
Right.
And with them type of responsibilities come them type of, I don't know what you want to call it, lessons learned or repercussions, man.
Yeah.
Well, come with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been shot, stabbed, robbed, Left for dead, you know what I'm saying? I was in Tupelo, Mississippi with my homeboy, right?
Yeah.
And man, we was down there, you know, moving some shit. And bruh, because of the type of person he was, right? Mm-hmm. He talked too much. So it was this broad, and he was talking to her, you know what I mean? And he was laughing and telling her, you know, bragging almost.
Right.
Yeah, man, I pay this for them junks. I come down here and sell them for this, man. And I'm saying to myself, like, I'm not in the room with him, of course. He pillow talking. You know what I'm saying? Just so happens, we in another city. We in Mississippi somewhere, you feel me? And the man that you talking about is this girl's cousin. You feel me?
Real?
So before we could leave with the bread, we got ambushed, right? Man, they shot the car up. Something serious. They shot the car up, and all I could do was just lay there and watch bullets fly.
For real?
Watch bullets fly, look over at big dude, he gone. And I just got hit in the leg a couple times, you feel me? And I got about it. Played dead when they looked in the window to see if we was still gone. And once they left, shit, I called 911 on a flip cell phone when them phones just came out.
Yeah.
Type of shit. And it's
That's
all because
crazy.
like you gotta watch who you move with and how you move. And that's why I can only say certain things because I don't wanna incriminate nobody. You feel what I'm saying?
I already know that, yeah.
But if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And if you from Castalia and you in the hood, anywhere from 30 years ago to now, man, you know who I am.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I watch a lot of my new niggas be like, man, who was this? When I pull up. And the answer be, man, leave that alone.
Right.
Don't even worry about that. Or I come post up on the block and get out and I'm shaking hands. What's up, OG? What it doing? All my cats still over there. All the legends from over there still shoot hands and shake hands with me. We talk when I see them.
Yeah.
And they say what they got to say to me and I love them the same way they love me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet, man. So the name Mr. Kliksta. Man, look, I talked to your cousin, man, Rob. Man, Rob said, man, look, my guy, major rapper. Man, look, tell me how they got started.
You want a history lesson?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna take it back to 1985, right?
Right.
Westwood Elementary. Now, it's a lot of people who are music fans, right? But like I said, I can't make these stories up. I'm just telling you my truth.
Right.
There was a Memphis rapper by the name of Miss Crazy, right? Miss Crazy, Michelle Walmsley. Mike was gonna be the first female rapper for 666, right?
For real?
Her brother is Marco the Don, right? Marcus Walmsley. We grew up on Westmoreland Park Roads, right? My first ever accolade to being a rapper was doing a Just Say No concert at Westwood Elementary.
Are you serious?
And
man?
it was me, Miss Crazy, and Marco the Don, right?
Yeah.
His stage won first place. We beat sixth graders and we was in kindergarten.
Are you serious,
Me
man?
and Marco was in the same, Mr. Graffenreed.
Yeah.
Same kindergarten class. We stayed across the street from each other with our grandparents. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we grew up. I knew I wanted to be a rapper when I first heard LL Cool J. When I first heard Jam Master Flash and Get Well Crew and all them, you know what I'm saying? All the Furious Five and all them. That was my thing. But you gotta remember, my dad had me when he was 14.
Right.
He was 14 and my mom was 14. So whatever they was into is what I was exposed to. And that was around the time hip hop hit. So when rap hit, obviously I wanna do music. I started there. Outside of music, sports is my second love in life. I've accomplished some things in sports and I've accomplished some things in music. Music just got a stronger hold on me.
Gotcha.
So ever since I did my first song in 1985, I hadn't stopped rhyming or recording since. My first big break came in Baltimore, Maryland. All right, so boom, we finna get into this. In Baltimore, I stayed in the area we call Top of the Hill.
Okay.
That's on McMecken Street and Division. Shout out to K Fields and Easy and Rod, everybody else. I love y'all, man. So Top of the Hill was where I ended up fresh out of Memphis. The next day I go to school, I get to Maryland, boom. The next day I go to middle school.
Right.
Booker T. Washington Middle School. I met Noam. Love your life, Noam. That's my brother. Man, so I started hanging out with his cousin, Kevin. We're at the Top of the Hill. Real shit now.
Yeah.
So up there, hip hop is different. When you're on the block, you battling, you rapping, You see who got the hardest bars or who got the hardest style. And once you ooh out of the crowd, now you become the neighborhood favorite, right? Now, Maryland is not about neighborhoods. It's about neighbor streets.
Right.
So if I'm at McMecken Division, L&D down the street, that's Lawrence in Division.
Okay.
And on down, you got such and such in Division, or such and such, R&D, L&D, M&D, right? So I used to battle this guy every day named Black Talon. Black Talon was from L&D, and I was from what we call top of the hill. We never called it M&D, and it was McMecken Division though.
Right.
So we was up there, and Black Talon introduced me to Haas. Haas was an LMG nigga.
Okay.
And Kevin, who knew all of them because we played basketball too. But we did basketball and we rap.
Okay.
My top of the hill, they used to call us the Y Boys. We used to sit out, sing a cappella, do all that street corner shit. We was about all that, man. Boys the Man songs, Drew Hill songs. Man, listen, I lived in the dark side of Bruce Manor when I first moved to Maryland, right?
Yeah.
That's on the corner of Druid Hill and Wilson. Druid Hill and Wilson. And we hung out at the Druid Hill YMCA. My cousin Tay was the female member of Druid Hill that never made it.
For real?
Along with Cisco and Woody and all of them.
Yeah.
They went to Douglas. Tay went to Douglas. I went to Carver. Her cousin went to Emerson. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of history that the universe surrounded me around, right?
Bet.
So boom, we went from doing our things on the corner to me going back and forth with Black. And then Black was like, yo, they got this Memphis nigga up the street. We call him Big Country, that's what they call me. And it's like, this nigga can rap, man. Like, for real, for real. To this day, niggas got that song that I did in 95, 96 as they ringtones on their phone. Like, literally.
For real?
Real talk. So boom, I go to Berlin, I dropped the song with Haas and them, Fats recorded it, on with Haas and Black Talent. The name of the song called Pop Pop. So we did that, and that kind of like started me, right?
Right.
The next day, my mom told me get out.
For real?
So I had to Greyhound back to Memphis and leave that buzz where it was at.
For real, man.
I come back to Memphis, 16 years old, don't know nobody. Move in with my dad. Now, mind you, I grew up in Westwood. I come back 95, 96 to my pop's house in East Memphis. That's how I ended up going to Sheffield. And how I linked up with Matt Kool-Aid, and the rest of that is history. So I come down here, I get with Kool-Aid. I rap this verse to a song I call Beaches of White Sand, right? I rap it for Kool-Aid, and Kool-Aid automatically makes me a member of his rap group, Bloodshed. Second pedal. Bloodshed was being scoped by DJ Power and them folk.
For real?
Right? So we trying to get a deal with Power and them. As Bloodshed, Mac Craylow, Mac Sid, Mac Kool-Aid, me, Mac Vern, Mac CJ. Right?
Right.
No, I say Mac, and I mean it. So boom, the deal never went through. The deal never went through. And then by the time that we were getting ready to start recording as a group, I run away from home, go back to Maryland.
Are you serious, man?
Get into it with my dad, man, on some physical shit. And I catch a Greyhound. I'm working at Liberty Land, and I saved my paycheck and went and bought me a Greyhound ticket and dipped while he was at work.
For real, man.
Yup. I go back up there, the scene is cool, but it ain't the same, and I'm trying to pick back up off that buzz that I left it with. Streets was different. If you look at my high school records, I got a year here, a year in Maryland. A year in Maryland, a year here. I ended up graduating here though.
Okay.
And I come out class of 99. So by that time, I'm with Bloodshed. We making our street name now. Now it's like, they don't call me Big Country no more. Now I'm Mr. Kliksta. Matt Kool-Aid gave me that name.
Okay.
He said, when I get to rapping, I be clicking. All right, boom. So I'm a fast forward a little bit because the stories can get long.
Gotcha.
I go from that to my next plateau. Let me say this before I met them. And East Memphis, I had a friend named Eric Johnson, right?
Right.
Eric Johnson was the first person that let me hear 2 Out for the World. What's your name? Tom Ski. Where you from? On my bound round, Memphis, Tennessee. What's it all about? I was infatuated with that, right? Boom, I moved to Castalia a couple of years ago down, Ski stay next door. So I link up with Ski, I tell him, hey man, I'm one of your biggest fans and woo, I like your music and shit like that.
Right.
All right, cool. And then we lead into where, I'm still rapping and shit. Let me hear what you got.
Right.
I spit for Ski. Now I'm with Too Wild in the World Entertainment. I'm like, okay. Now at this point, early, I'm 19, 18, 19, 20, right? And now I'm with Tom Ski Mask, who is a hood legend, but I'm not gonna say that. He's a hood legend, like everybody else are a hood legends.
Right.
They fuck with him more in the mound. In South Memphis, they fuck with more Gangsta Black and Player Fly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The city fuck with everybody as a whole, but everybody got their picks.
Right.
That's how that went down. I was with Tom Ski Mask, man, living my best life. You know what I'm saying? Living my best life. Ski introduced me to so many engineers and artists, Lil Chat, Gangsta Pat, Tommy Wright, Nasty Nardo, JP, Chopper Girl, and Sticky. The list just goes on. Strange Nation, DJ Zert. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Ski had me on his right-hand wing. I felt like I was the next to blow.
Right.
We went to Atlanta, did a show. I got too cocky.
Oh, man.
I pulled some bras, man. I'm at the hotel smoking and chilling. We had a car show the next day. Now, just to break a part of the story, and Ski, forgive me, I apologize 1,000 times, and when you see this, you know it's genuine. We go down and we perform this song we got called That's What's Up.
Gotcha.
When we get off stage, it's a rapper by the name of Hitman Sammy Sam in Atlanta, Zone 6, right? Mm-hmm. We at his club the night we dropped the song. DJ Froggy hooked it up, right?
Okay.
So boom, Hitman Sammy Sam, and you know he got a song called Do the Stepdaddy and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
He walk up to me and he say, Ski, you should have killed that motherfucker by yourself. You ain't need them other niggas.
For real?
I said, hey, my home, I appreciate that, but I'm Mr. Kliksta. This Tom Ski Mask right here. Mm-hmm. My bad, and from the rest of the night, everything we wanted was on him, right? But that confusion happened right in front of Ski, and it kind of came in between us.
Right.
And then I met some bras at the club that night, turned up the next morning, I'm getting fed breakfast, and I said, man, fuck y'all, because the mood had switched.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They go to the car show, they get into it at the car show. I'm supposed to be right there front and center with my guys. Mm-hmm. And I'm at the hotel smoking and drinking with some bitches.
Oh.
So when we get back, how can I word this the right way? In my mind, we get back and word get back to my baby mama how I acted while I was in Atlanta. And you know, and me being a real nigga, ain't never come between us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But being her, she threw some shit in the air. And it kind of like, instead of us having a big blow up, I just went my own way.
Okay.
I just left and went my own way. So, but because all my connections were through him, this started the Mr. Kliksta era. Not Bloodshed, even though I was with Bloodshed, but we never could get it up off the ground.
Right.
So many life challenges and things were happening. Plus, I wasn't stationary. Then when I got my own place, I'm on the other side of town. Man, them East Memphis niggas weren't coming to Castalia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you
real
right.
shit.
You right.
They weren't coming to Castalia.
At all.
They feared for my life.
For real?
Hell yeah. But I'm so real, I didn't hide in my apartment. I walked outside and got the meeting for, what's up, homie? What's up, bro? What's good? But all of that was possible because me and Bandit hooked up, and Bandit took me to everybody he know, and Bandit wasn't no gangster.
Okay.
He ain't no gangster. I ain't gonna say he's square, but he ain't no gangster. He was in the band. He had kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was a man.
Okay.
And he started introducing me to the people that he know, and I started hanging around them people, and they introduced me because when you're in the neighborhood, every real gangster got a real square partner.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Somebody he could trust. Somebody, if I got to shoot him with these niggas, I'm gonna leave my gun with you because you the last person they gonna look at.
Right.
So it was one of them type of situations. Mm-hmm. Well, I was the live wire amongst the nerds. But I was smart as well.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm like, man, I shoot a motherfucker in the morning time and go to the library and read some books. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the type of person I am.
Yeah.
Or I'll do some shit to a nigga and go back to my house and make some tea.
Yeah.
And sit in there and play chess with slow motion. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that I did that made it hard for me to be figured out.
Right.
Because I wasn't ignorant. Mm-hmm. But the rap name, so boom, we get to that part. Now I'm Mr. Kliksta, solo artist. Mm-hmm. by myself. The Tabernacle, Mario Cleese, Mario Bowser, Bones, and Daddy-O. The Daddy-O from Paper Route.
Right.
All right. So he hosts this. I wouldn't want to say it was an open mic because Cole Kizzle was hosting. I was just one of the first artists because the buzz had already been out there. He rapping with Tom Ski Mask. And, you know, we'll go down there and do some shit. And you heard niggas say some shit like, man, we need our own rappers in Castalia. Shit like that. Hell yeah, I heard this shit on the regular. But, you know, me being me, I moved because Bellini, he was I believe Bellini was the one from Castalia that should have made it. But out of that becomes Sean B. You know what I'm saying? And Sean B actually hit the scene before Dolph did.
Okay.
But he was younger than Dolph.
Oh, really?
So, man, they had the whole Black Flag movement, right? Dre Duggar had the whole Black Flag movement with Kiki, Bellini, Sean B, and some more folk. They face on the side of the van, the flag. Dolph came out to that. So, you know, it kind of made it like, to my understanding, let me say that first. What I'm saying ain't got to be factual. This is what I know it to be.
Okay.
So this is my perspective, y'all. Don't jump down my throat. If you want to straighten me out, call me. So when the Black Flag movement went this way and did their thing, Big Daddy and them wasn't a part of the Black Flag movement. So they did their own thing.
Okay.
Him and Murder. Plus, and then they were them.
Right.
Everybody knew them. So I remember being in my living room smoking, listening to tracks, smoking. My house was a party house because it was mine, no adults, just me, women all over the place, everything, drugs all over the place, we living.
Right.
My nigga Lil Steve, who was Sean Williams' little big cousin, Lil Steve come to my house and be like, hey man, Dolph ass down there talking about he finna start rapping. Right?
Yeah. This is Young Dolph for everybody, right?
This is Young Dolph now. This is Adolph.
Yeah, Adolph. Yeah, you're right.
This
Yeah.
Adolph Thornton.
Yeah, Adolph Thornton, yeah.
This Mr. Cut Her for $5, Mr. No disrespect. This is how I remember the story going. This was Mr. Cut Her, still a little kush, cut her, run the streets and shit. This before Flipper.
Okay.
This pre-Flipper now.
Okay.
So I can remember being sitting in my living room and Lil Steve come tell me, Dolph finna start rapping. I said, okay. Lil Steve said, but Dolph can't rap though. I said, sometimes it ain't about what you say, it's how you say what you say.
Right.
Okay. Now, Dolph done been to my apartment a couple of times, served me. At this point, I didn't even know we were cousins. Right?
So you are Adolph's cousin.
He's mine. I'm older.
Okay, yeah, correction. He's your cousin, yeah.
It worked like this, as my cousin put it to me. My granddaddy and his grandmama are brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Right? But because my granddaddy left Mississippi and came to Memphis, his sister left Mississippi and went to Chicago.
Oh.
Right? So we didn't grow up around each other, no shit like that. I think they found out at a family reunion, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Family reunion, basically. So, you know, boom. But that's another story. So, Mr. Kliksta, solo artist, doing yard work to pay for studio time, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't hustling to have money. I'm hustling to pay rent.
Right.
And I'm hustling to pay MLGW.
Right.
Plus, I have a shoe fetish. Stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Around about that time in particular, right about that time, when everybody else was stuck, Big Daddy came to me. They threw a show down in the Tabernacle. I rapped Kliksta nigga from 666, right?
For real?
May Coop rest in peace. I rapped Kliksta nigga. When he got ready to go on stage, and y'all remember this, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember this. Anybody who was at the Tabernacle that night, y'all know this to be a fact. Coop said on stage on mic, man, I ain't expect this shit, man. Bro did this motherfucking thing. Like, I wasn't ready for nothing like that. I'm thinking we just finna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, he came with some hard-ass shit. That night, Daddy-O asked me, or not that night, maybe the next day or two, Daddy-O came to me, and I'm just gonna be real with you, Daddy-O. I love you to death, bro. I would call your government name, but that's too much. He said, Big Chris, you need to go and get with the team, man. And me being a hard-headed ass nigga, plus I'm a hustler, And then the next phase of this story gonna make it make more sense.
Right.
I get my own money, man. I'm doing my own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for a boss. And I ain't looking to work for nobody.
Right.
Had he worded that shit differently, I probably would have been the first paper route artist.
For real?
Right, real talk. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
But he did present the offer.
Okay.
I didn't accept the offer. Nowadays, I look back and say that was one of the dumbest things I could have ever done. But mind you, I didn't grow up in Castalia. I moved to Castalia and became a part of Castalia.
Okay.
So I still had to take my lumps and bruises, so my trust level was real on ice. I don't trust none of you niggas, really.
Right.
Because y'all got a reputation. But I respect all you niggas the way you respect me.
Right.
And that's where we went with it. When Big Daddy came with the offer, I'm thinking he's just talking shit. He's just flexing, you know what I'm saying? Because I hear stories from other people talking about their relationship and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't really have a relationship with my own, just a business relationship.
Okay.
And business was always good. Always good between us and them. I turned it down. So that's after the fallout with Ski. Then I turned that down. Right around the time, this is around my time Hustle and Flow came on. Nasty Nardo called me on the phone. Like, I know Nardo. He called me on the phone from running into me on the corner in Castalia. I'm up in front of Roy's with Lil Steve. We doing our thing.
Okay.
All right, boom. Nasty Nardo pull up, black Cadillac, cleaning the motherfucker. Hey, man, come here, man. Because he done seen me with Ski.
Right.
And he tells me to my face, in front of Mr. Roy, Nardo, if I'm lying, I'm dying. And I don't feel like I'm going yet. So Nardo say, Click, I want to sign you, man, and put you on some of this shit I got going on at Ghetto Style, but you turn Ski artist. I said, yeah, I fuck with Ski. But I ain't never signed no paperwork or none of that to be on the Ski label. All that shit was word of mouth.
Right.
But I'm an 80s baby. That word meant something to me. And plus I was starstruck at the time, right? So I just stuck with the script. The script didn't play out.
Okay.
So then I started getting money in another way by playing paper. I was making more money than they was making selling dope. I did shit that they did, and they couldn't afford to do. Like, I come home, feed the neighborhood. Just barbecues on a Tuesday.
This paper.
Right. And we was getting it like that. So, all of that was going great, man. All that was going great. And it wasn't that I lost my interest for music. That's when the competitiveness started getting into it. Because though I was getting paper, it was niggas out here getting way more money than me.
Right.
You feel me? But I was just independent on my own. Print my first CD up, passing my shit through the hood. And it was like, when people saw me do that, they went to the niggas who really had money and was like, look what this nigga doing. He passing out CDs and shit through our neighborhood, man. We ain't even got an artist over here passing out CDs and shit like that.
For real?
Hey, man, when I tell you, I've been around the whole time the voice sparked up. My best friend, Steve Reynolds, Slow Motion, for Core Records. He the one who took the picture and made the photographs for Dolph's first album cover.
Oh, for real?
When he was standing up in front of the Capris.
Yeah.
Steve stayed in the Capris. I hung up in the Capris with Steve. Guess who Steve's partner is? Big Daddy. Guess who Big Daddy artist is? Dolph. And every time, Steve up there hanging with him.
Okay.
I'm down here grinding, getting my paper. Hiring half the hood to work at jobs and shit. Barbecues, house parties. Every nigga at some point in time in Castalia, probably from 99 to 2005, made their way to my house.
For real, dog.
My house was where it was going down there. And I mean, dice game, women all over the place, and so forth up until I had Brianna. I changed my life when I had Brianna.
Okay. Check this. So, far as going back to Dolph, like,
right on.
How did your, I know you said, you mentioned this is your cousin. How did you, like, far as your relationship first started with Dolph?
To be honest, to coincide with the time frame, I knew him as a person first.
Right. Adolph.
We didn't know that we were related. And by the age difference, we were seeing each other in passing. Like I might pull up to the store and Dolph at the store. What's up, dog? What's up, Big Cree? And now he gone his way, I'm gone mine.
Right.
We didn't hang out. We weren't the best of friends. We weren't buddies. I'm not gonna dare lie like that.
Right.
But I knew who he was, and he knew who I was.
Vice versa, yeah.
Right, but we had people that knew. Like, I know Big Dad know exactly who I am. He used to make moves at my house too.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So this like me on one hand, and then Dolph on the other hand. So Big Dad know who I am, you feel me? And outside of my ignorance, over the years, before we got a chance to rekindle and really talk about being related and being cousins, Dolph sent out the word for me to come have a meeting with him.
Oh.
Right? 3 times. 3 times. The first time, I was on some bullshit and didn't take him serious. The second time, I learned my lesson from the first time and was on my way and they got to shooting at him before I could get there.
Seriously,
So
man?
he left before I got there.
Yeah.
The last time was the same. He had a event in Castalia. He summoned me to pull up. As I was on my way to pull up, when I got there, it ain't shit but police cars and niggas talking shit when I get there. They done try to shoot at him again, right? Because some of them niggas in Castalia ain't really fuck with Dolph. There's some people that didn't fuck with him.
That's cold, man.
Shit, because he wasn't always a gangster.
Oh.
Matter of fact, if you ask me, with all due respect, Flip, he wasn't no gangster. He was the latest man. He was a hustler.
Right.
And he was a smart nigga. But gangster wasn't your repertoire.
Right.
That's me, fool. I'll stop it. And I'm not discrediting him as a man at all. I'm not taking nothing away from his career,
Right.
his legacy, or what he put out because money changed shit.
Right.
That shit become a reality once the money can afford it. And now we got choppers for real. Play if you want them.
Damn right.
Now we got cars and shit for real. Play if you want them. I'm just saying, as far as the upbringing go, whether he'll crash out or not, maybe. Was it through the people that he was hanging with? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Could I see him being something else? Totally. I could have seen Dolph being a politician.
For real, man.
I could have seen him being a 5-star barber. I could have seen him being the next heavy motherfucker in the streets with the sack. I definitely could have seen that. And because I followed the career so loosely, I would hear inside information because my best friend, Calvin Gatons, Gat, right? Gat was Dolph driver. I called Gat, like, man, where y'all live? Oh, we in Arizona. Oh, we in Denver. And you talking about him and Dolph. And I talk with him, man, you be careful out there, man. For sure, Big D's. He called me Big D's because we used to play basketball together coming up.
Okay.
Right? And I was Shaq.
Yeah.
Right. But that's how the history goes and the lineage goes. He just never had a chance to solidify. And a lot of people I talk to, they take my opinion as disrespect. I never disrespect dude. but I'm entitled to my opinion.
Right.
I could have seen him as something else other than a martyr. Because now he dead and gone. Right?
Right.
In the same neighborhood we trapped it. In the same neighborhood where we spit our shit at. On the same neighborhood where we sold dime and nickel bags, man. How we let that happen?
Man, I'm still trying to figure that out, man.
Because it was set up. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That type of shit don't happen. Look at me. I'm still here. Now, let's just say a nigga really hungry, right? You know I got 4-5 bands on me at all times. Why ain't nobody hit me? Why ain't nobody shoot me? Because you know Big Chris one of them niggas that if you hungry, he gonna feed you.
Right.
If your lights get cut off, you can go holler at Big Chris, he gonna put it in your hand and walk off. He ain't gonna say nothing. And he ain't gonna tell nobody, oh man, fuck that nigga, I paid his light bill. I ain't gonna do that.
Right.
And if I fuck you, bitch, you'll never know. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a totally different character.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I didn't take Daddy-O seriously.
Okay.
Because I was of a different character and a different breed.
Right.
And see, I took my hustle and went a different way at once upon a time. Before the circumstances changed, I had just as much money as them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a 3-bedroom apartment, 2 full bath, kitchen, washroom, 2 living rooms, 2 full bathrooms, and 3 bedrooms. But my master bedroom was 2 rooms put together. I had the biggest apartment in Castalia. These are facts. I had a jacuzzi bathtub in my apartment in Castalia where I came as a visitor. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And now all they can ask me is, how you get that apartment? Shit, the hell if I know. I just kept getting money. Kept getting money. They broke in my old apartment. I went up to the office and told them, y'all finna break me out for something? These unsecured ass apartments. I'm finna leave. I never missed money on my rent.
Right.
I was never late on none of my bills. They put me in the big apartment. More hatred came with that than anything else.
That's crazy, man.
But long story short, so I took my solo career and was just paying to drop my songs, paying to print up CDs. I sold 10,000 out the trunk.
On some masterpiece stuff, man.
Yeah. And I believed in it. Because one thing about it, I ain't gotta sell you my music. My music gonna sell itself. I play one song and you ask me who that is. I don't sound ignorant. I ain't following the times. I'm doing my own thing. See, in Memphis, it's a lot of silly motherfuckers. They want to check. They can check out the dog.
You want to get Cass a verse?
I can.
Give him a verse. Go give him a verse. Go give him a verse.
I'm gonna give you the infamous verse that made me famous.
Okay.
And you can tell the money nigga be ballin' for a wheel, pocket full of pills. I give a nigga the chills cause I keep it real. Bubble eye lips, bulletproof in my chest, and if a nigga wanna test, I'ma lay him the wrist. I been putting niggas down, slinging your crown. Niggas wanna clown, got him shut it down. Left a nigga in the gutter with a hole in his head. When 5-0 hit the scene, he was already dead. I got a high hand, so I'm peeling, nigga. 9mm, caps getting peeled, my nigga. But you don't know me, nigga, from a hole in the wall. But you remember me, nigga, if we ever had the prowl. Me scared of y'all? Nah, nigga, nah. T.O.P. this out, we gonna ball till we fall. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I went on to say 5-6-3 to hook me up with this crown. And it's just a lot of shit. And then we got Southern verses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Songs like Maybe You Should Lie to Me. Backside. Songs like I Don't Deserve. Hop Along. Don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Now they call me Hop Along. So I just hopping on. I'm listening to a happy song. Cause I don't give a fuck what they say. Ay. I don't give a fuck what they say about me. So those are the type of songs that boost empowerment.
Right.
Especially from a nigga who done lost it all.
Right.
What about you? Did you hook up with DMX and
All right, so boom. I was getting to
that's why I was going, because that's the main thing. Like, my guy, if you're hearing the voice, the extra voice, that's my guy Rob, man. Memphis' own Rob, you already know what it is. Yeah, but he was just asking, did my guy Christopher hook up with DMX like the other people, other famous rappers you hooked up with?
Okay, boom. So I was telling you about how I was the battle black talent on the block, right?
Right.
DMX used to hang at L&D.
For real?
That's when he was on crack. That's when Earl was on crack. And he was in Baltimore.
How old was he then?
Shit, the hell if I know, 26, 27 maybe?
Yeah.
He was hanging down in Baltimore, slums in L&D. Black Talent knew the nigga, right?
Yeah.
Black Talent introduced me to DMX. Years go by, I do the song with K Fields, my cousin Kevin Fields, from Top of the Hill.
Yeah.
And Eric Vaughn get into play. Vaughn was the money man. So Vaughn took me to LA.
Right.
I opened up a Ghostface Killer, performed at the House of Blues, opened up a Bobby Shmurda, went on a little mini tour, right?
For real?
Real talk. So boom. And this is just how me and Kev's song, plus my solo songs, and Kev's solo songs. That upset the camp in Maryland, right? That's how the shit fell down because motherfuckers started getting jealous. JD, to be honest. But motherfuckers started getting jealous.
Right.
All right, but boom. So during that time, I was introduced to Tony Starks. Mm-hmm. Well, while we doing one of our New York runs, they pushing the song on Hot 97 with Angie Martinez, right? But I ain't really got nowhere to stay. So boom. Out of nowhere, Ghost called X. I stayed with X for a week.
Seriously, man?
Seriously. And I worked on some music. He taught me some shit. And this was before he went and did the TV show. right? Remember DMX did a TV show
Yeah.
in Arizona, I believe? Somewhere down south in the desert.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
It was before that.
Okay.
So my relationship with D was personal, but not extensive.
Gotcha.
Now, here's the crazy part. If you listen to Jadakiss, right? Mr. Deluxe himself, what up, Jake? So, his daddy and my granddaddy were friends.
Okay.
So, Jadakiss used to come to Memphis to see his granddaddy.
Didn't know that. That's cool. Okay.
His granddaddy and my granddaddy were best friends. When my granddaddy passed, Jadakiss team sent me a gold ball of Ace and Spade.
For real?
Type shit. Now, mind you, I never begged now one of these niggas for a chance.
Right.
I submit my music like everybody else. If you don't like it, you just don't like it.
Yeah.
So I never try to pull no favors or never that. It's just that when you know people, you know them. It's just like I know plenty of people that's in the NFL. I know plenty of people that's in the NBA. The man in me and my pride won't let me call them and ask them for a motherfucking thing.
Right.
I'd rather get it out the mud so it's on me. You'll never be able to say, if one for me, you want to. No,
right. You don't want to hear no extra stuff talking about.
But that's just how I was raised.
Nah, I'm the same way. Yeah.
My granddaddy was a pimp nigga on Vance and Cynthia in South Memphis. Rob, I tell you, I've been selling fruit and pillars and shit my whole life.
Pillow world.
You feel what I'm saying? I own a store right now on Latham that we rebuilding and putting together that my granddaddy built when he was here.
Man, look, man, go ahead, shout out that store, man, so we can get some business going to that joint.
It's gonna be old school cuts, man. I'm be cutting hair.
Okay.
And my Uncle Tony Rutledge, he's gonna be selling clothes and incense and shit. My homeboy DJ gonna be my mechanic on the side of the building. And my brother Japan, which is just another pimping ass nigga,
yeah,
he's gonna put up some mini houses on the side and do his thing.
Okay.
So that's where we stand with that. But it's a working art, but be on the lookout. Because after that, we plan on buying that whole lot and that whole section and put up some corner stores, some food restaurants, some real food restaurants.
Bet
some
that.
shit that, I mean, South Memphis got a lot of heritage anyway.
Shoot, yeah.
So I can't take away from nothing in South Memphis. If anything, I'm ready to build. Like while I'm doing it, shout out to the Art House, right? On Mississippi, the Art House. My homeboy Ron Greer, Ron James, him and his wife Tamika. They got some shit going on down there. Hey man, some of the best food you can eat. Keisha Franklin,
Yeah.
Black TNT. Some of the best food and coffee, the check-in coffee truck.
Shout
You
out
feel
to
what I'm
them.
saying?
Yeah.
And other people. Rico.
Shout out to him.
Look,
Shout him out.
Lil Rico Cole, 18 Ways Realtor, right? Riri taught me how to fight growing up on Westmont. So it's that way. You feel what I'm saying? These are all successful people who do what they do in the streets on different levels and genres.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I take my hat out to them because it's what could be if could be.
Right.
And it's a couple of other ones, but you know, some people ain't here no more. Some people gone. And like my homeboy Shy, Chicago. Me and Shy, we on a lot of songs together, right? Me and Shy had a bond like, I'm Biggie, he Pop.
For real.
It was so serious we went about matching dog chains.
So
with both of their faces on them. Man, Shy the ambassador of the mound right now.
For real.
I still go in the mound and I can walk the mound with Shy and won't nobody touch us. Won't nobody say nothing to us. It ain't nothing but, hey, Shy, shirt gang crazy. We the mound. Look them up. Right? Establishing all your t-shirt needs. Track Addict. Studio Memphis Plug. Right?
Right.
J-Bo Who Shot You. Right?
Right.
All of these people in the city living a dream. But we can't manifest a dream because Memphis has a stigmatism. And that stigmatism prevents us from being able to see straight.
Right.
Because we can't get together for shit. Like Atlanta can do some shit. Atlanta get together, what they call Atlanta, right?
Right.
The new Georgia Empire, right? And they together, all them artists, Texas. All them artists from Texas can get together and do a goddamn song. Power Wall, Lil Kiki, and everybody else in between. Slim Thug, Chameleon, no matter what problem they got with each other, right? Man, what song we got like that in Memphis? We had one with Yo Gotti and 666, right?
Yeah.
That was it. A-Ball MJG. Had that one song.
Yeah.
Right? That's it. No whole albums. No whole unity, no North, East, West, and South Memphis coming together, Central Memphis. We had the 901 movement. We had the Grindhouse movement.
Yeah.
But everybody still remains saturated. We got different rappers talking about they the king of specific sides of the city, right? One nigga say he the king of Memphis. Another nigga say he the king of the East. Another nigga say he the king of the North. Another nigga say he the king of the South. And then somebody else will debate that and say, nah, Fly the king of the South. And then another one be like, nah, G Black was harder than Fly, if that's your opinion.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But these conversations exist. Yet we can't pull together and erase the narrative because we created it.
Right.
Imagine DJ Paul and DJ Zert doing a track together with Jazz and Faye.
That's cold. That'll be cold.
You feel me?
Shoot, yeah.
And then you got Project Pat, Player Fly, Gangsta Black, Gotti, just to fill in. Or other rappers in the South that don't get a chance. Lagota Music. Hell, Tom Ski Mask. Matt Cal. You feel what I'm saying? And you put these folks on a record and promote the record and the proceeds go to something that we can use to stand on, right? You know what the problem gonna be?
What's that?
One nigga gonna say, I made the bass line. Another nigga gonna say, I played the drums. Another nigga gonna say, if it wasn't for me, the crowd wouldn't have came. Another nigga gonna say, shit, the crowd came because of me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's our stigmatism. We can't erase those barriers. Like, if Atlanta can support Andre 3000 playing a goddamn flute, that's some fucking support for your ass, man.
That was too funny.
I'm just saying.
You right, though. You right.
That's support for your ass.
You are right. You
If
are
New
correct.
York can support Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
the way they support Wu-Tang, right?
Right.
Wu-Tang got members that ain't even got albums out.
Man, you are correct.
But yet, ain't nobody on Wu gonna tell you that they ain't with Wu.
You are correct. You are correct on
And
that
when
one.
they show up, they Wu.
Exactly.
And the whole New York love them.
Yes,
Hell,
they-
the whole world love them.
Yeah.
Most of these stigmatisms be inside our own circles.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? By me being I say I'm a Memphian, right?
Uh-huh.
Because I hang out in North Memphis, South Memphis, East Memphis, hell, West Memphis, Arkansas, if you will. I'm all over this place, right? It ain't just no one place I be. I'm not allowed in Freight. I'm not allowed in Raleigh.
Right.
I'm embraced. I'm embraced in Bartlett. Everywhere I go. Just because I don't have no pick of the litter. We all one umbrella.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Memphis Best Record, K.O. Chavez. A whole lot of sound that come from our city get distorted by egos.
Question. As far as respect level, I know Memphis, do you think Memphis get the respect that they should in the rap game?
Not at all. I think that this might get me shot at on the expressway. Here's what I think.
Okay.
My mama raised me not to speak with slang, right?
Right.
So I have a vocabulary. I think Memphis shoot itself in the foot. I think Memphis embraced something ignorant and try to possess it as something positive.
Right.
So the positive is overlooked by the ignorance.
Right.
Is there positiveness in Memphis? Hell yeah.
Yes, I've seen it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. The home of the blues.
Yes.
That's respect. Ain't nobody shoot nobody no B.B. King statue. No W.C. Handy statue. Yet, you glorify a group 666. That's 666. That's the sign of the devil.
Right.
Man, Paul fucking Bogart stayed in Twinkletown, man. You grew up in a nice neighborhood.
That's a nice neighborhood in Memphis, y'all.
But you got these motherfuckers out here talking about snouting lines and having parties and popping pills and shit, and you don't even do this shit. Like, what was wrong with having a creative mind to build something that they respect?
Right.
Right? And now I feel like, look at the shuck and jive shit we got going on. Finesse, hey, Ricky, whatever, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If your check is flowing, let your check flow.
Right.
Not in my place to tell a man how to get their music. Ain't none of my business.
Right.
Money bag, whatever, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a real Westwood nigga, so whatever, my nigga. We know what's up, my nigga. And we know what's up with everybody. I lived in the East. I lived in Westwood. I lived in North. I lived in Fraser. I lived on Watkins, Mario. So we know what's up. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not the problem. The ego becomes the character, and the character becomes the limelight.
Oh.
So the character die in the limelight, which kills the actual person to bear the ego.
Right.
When the truth of it is, man, half of them niggas started doing church music. But they wouldn't do church music to get on famous because more heathens like heathenistic. They say it's a form of genocide, right?
Right.
When people think that this is what rap is about, you sadly fucking mistaken. And that's why a nigga like me come out of Memphis and go to California or go to New York or go to Denver and perform a set, and they don't even believe I'm from Memphis because I don't sound like these cats. I don't, go ahead, I'm listening.
No, I was just, that was one of my questions. What do people outside of Memphis misunderstand about the Memphis street culture and the Memphis music?
They fear it. They fear it. It's a good boy, bad boy complex. I go to some place and I say I'm from Memphis, they be like, oh shit, grab your purse.
Man.
I go someplace and say I'm from Memphis, they be like, ooh, yeah, dad, let me roll your back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Females love a bad boy
we have
complex.
a stigma about us, man.
Females love a bad boy complex.
Yeah.
Niggas fear a real nigga complex.
Right.
Because they hoes in themselves. If I go to an area like the Kingpin or so many areas that I go through, I had to give that man his props for being what he is, right?
Right.
I'm not here for your competition, homie. I'm here to show me a good time. If you was in my city, I'll show you a good time. Right? So I don't get mad if I go to somebody's city and they be like, ooh, who was your friend? Let's all go out. I ain't finna get jealous.
Right.
Might even go out with them bitches. I live here, shit. I don't want to see them all. But other guys let that shit get under their skin. And then now they want to talk about a nigga and bring up a weak point of his life and omit his positive, right?
Yeah, that's cold-blooded, man.
They glorify a nigga downfall.
It's always, though,
and
man.
won't magnify a nigga upswing.
Man, everything a nigga done did good, you gonna sit back and you gonna push that to the side and you just gonna try to, man, push up.
So when I say the things that I say, I challenge my brothers in Memphis to, like, one of the best examples of what I'm trying to say is this. Where the fuck is Tila?
Man.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, I say this with all due respect. Ball and G, Suave House, the whole nine, man, that's fine. Ball and G, y'all got the city, but it ain't the same. Y'all share the city, right?
Yeah.
But it's just something about when outside the hip hop hear this. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I'm coming down that bedroom. Man, I'm leaned up and screened up and searching for the mean truth. Yeah, I got this pimping in me, and I got this Memphis in me. You feel what I'm saying? That's the introduction to Double Dose, man.
Did you hear the comedian who the Show Enough Joint, man?
Yeah, who played the guitar.
Man, hey, you hear the comedian put that song back on?
Yeah, JJ and the Silk.
Yeah. Hey, I just watched that 2 or 3 days ago, man.
Now, see, here's the thing about that, right? Look how he eating off of it.
Yes, he really is. And got back on from that.
From that.
That's cold.
Like, they don't even want to hear him talk. They want to hear him play Girls in the Club.
Yeah, yeah.
Show enough.
Yeah, it's Show Enough, man.
So it goes to show you our city is full of talent.
Man.
Our city is full of talent.
Give us a little rundown on the some of that Dolph music you had nobody ever heard before.
So behind closed doors and in my own apartment on State Street in Castalia, one day Dolph came up there, sent me some weed. And he had a USB with him.
Yeah.
He said, Chris, listen to these songs, tell me what you think. I still have those songs today on my PlayStation.
Are you serious, man?
Now don't you leave me the fuck alone about it.
Seriously,
I hate cuz said something because I wasn't supposed to do that.
For real?
Yeah, I have some
You serious, man?
dead ass.
Dog.
Let me hear it.
I have
There's a couple of songs.
Like I said, I don't have no problem with Dolph. I didn't have a problem with Dolph. I got mad over that video that me and my cousin Zoe did, that him and Fizzle copied.
Okay, yeah. Zoe, yeah.
So we shot this video with us in makeup and shit, right?
Yeah.
And when Squeaky did another song for Dolph, the video's on there, I can find it for you. And Jay Fizzle was on there with the old man makeup on, the wig, the Kango.
Yeah.
And my cousin Zoe had on the same exact shit.
Yeah.
I had on the same exact shit, but his makeup went hard as mine, was letting me know that nigga seen my video. Or somebody in his entourage seen my video.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. A lot of niggas in Dolph entourage were my fans. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've been doing this shit first.
Right.
I'll never forget Coors Light Fest. 2001, 2002, maybe 2003. Give or take. I'm on stage with Scarface. Me and
Seriously,
Shy.
dog.
Bruh. Shy, call in. We on stage with Scarface. We in the green room, A-Ball MJG right here, Lil Scrappy right here. Me and Shy over there just rolling up. And Scarface, Mr. Brad himself.
That's cold, man.
When he was spitting his bars, if somebody got it on camera, he put the mic up to my face and let me finish his rhyme.
Seriously, man. How was that, man? How was that music?
Man, that was mind-blowing. That was mind-blowing. Even being up north and being around niggas with money and being down south around niggas with money, you realize that it ain't about the money.
Right.
It's the person. And then that's what gave me the strength to believe I could fit in any circle.
Right.
Another thing, 616 The Spot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
True story, and Young Savage, don't get mad about this, bro. But it's just where I was in life at the time. Ski performed that night. We opened up for Boots and Whippy. Right?
Yeah.
So me and Shy sitting upstairs, Whippy right here in the middle of us. These big ass herringbone on, right?
Yeah.
So we look at Whippy, we like, So
Scheming.
Listen. So Shy said, that's how y'all get down where y'all live?
Yeah.
And you know, Webby, he hiding the motherfucker. Yeah, you heard me? I'm like, oh yeah, we heard you.
Yeah.
And Shy looked at me, I looked at Shy. We both with the shit.
Yeah.
I said, man, what's up? He like, nah, fuck it, kid. We here performing tonight. It'll be different if we was just in the club. That's something else. We get him on our way out, but not like that. But we ain't never do nothing, no shake shit and no shit, make him feel uncomfortable, nothing like that.
Right.
Plus, you know, Trill come with them niggas out there, so.
Yeah.
But we had him by ourselves in the green room.
Yeah.
Chilling.
This man said herringbone thick. Hey.
It'll take Shy to tell you what we was on.
Yeah.
But all of these stories are like, my music has put me in these situations to be in these rooms.
Right.
And I'm not famous, right? DJ Zerk wanted to do a song with me. I can't tell you what happened other than I went to prison.
Right.
When I went to prison, a lot of my upswing declined. So I got out and had to reinvent myself with a younger generation, with some different people who didn't know me.
Okay.
And now, wherever I go, they call me a living legend, man. But let's be honest, I ain't sold a motherfucking thing, really. I'm a living legend.
Man.
Not by music standards. I've done shit that niggas out here just can't do, ain't gonna do,
Right.
won't do, haven't done, in pockets way deeper than mine. Right?
Right.
So, you know, I feel like a lot of the things I do, niggas with money try to mimic because I got their heart and their respect. You just got their likes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Question. So, like my guy Rob said, man, what do you think about this Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane stuff, man?
Goddamn Memphis stigmatism again. Shiesty lost his goddamn mind. Now, let's say it's a publicity stunt, right?
Right.
It's understood, but, right?
Yeah.
Because now you got Atlanta chiming in on Gucci and Memphis chiming in on Shiesty.
Yeah.
And then everybody else just saying whatever they feel, right?
Right.
Roger could be on this shit together.
You know what? I told a lot of people this. I'm like, that's a crazy play though. Yes. Hey, I know. Hey.
As a theater arts person, right?
Yeah.
I believe in the climax to a story being magnitude, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Me too. I do.
I would do it. I would start the biggest motherfucking beef I can start. And as long as y'all talk shit from different places,
Yeah.
we gonna let this shit fester.
Yeah.
But see, they tried that before. See, a lot of people don't understand this shit, right? The Biggie and Pac shit was supposed to be there, right?
And man, street shit got involved, so.
Pac left New York and went to West Coast. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
That's unheard of. Not for a nigga that's got an album talking about he loved New York. And now he making an album talking about West Side is the best side.
Claiming a whole coast.
And these dumb motherfuckers riding with him, right?
Yeah.
They like, yeah, man, Pac, they some undercover faggots. Real talk.
Yeah.
If you can't look at a man for switching sides and think it's cool, you done lost your motherfucking mind, man.
Yeah.
I respect more people having feelings for Nipsey than I do people having feelings for Pac.
Yeah.
And women felt the way they felt about Pac. If a nigga missing Pac, you crazy as hell. This nigga did the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, he switched up.
You don't. That's unheard of. That's unmanly.
The Juilliard student.
It's uncharacteristic. And then when you hear him talk, the boy's sweet as goddamn tea in the sunshine. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the other shit was the accolades, but that's how. And I hate to say this, I feel the same way about Flipper.
For real?
Those cadences and their portrayal of their lifestyle led to it, man.
Oh.
It led to it. If like I said, he could have been a different type of rapper. But he was a rapper and he wanted to sell. And he sold.
Yeah.
He made his motherfucking iron, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing bad to say about folk. But they tell you growing up, man, if you live by the sword,
Die by the sword.
you die by that motherfucker.
That's for sure.
So all these niggas out like the Chicago drill scene, man, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
no respect to y'all music, man, but I mean,
You
shit.
see what's in there right now? What's with young guy? He in jail right now. Lil Durk.
Dirt, oh man. Look, funny story. On my way here, I was watching Dirk Daddy
Yeah.
pray for his son before trial. And then Mama Duck spoke right behind it, responded to her.
What'd she say?
She said, how you gonna pray for your son, but you're not praying for the people your son hurt?
Yeah.
It don't make sense. And that was stupid of him. Because you know what your son represent. You may have changed your life, homie. But your son still was mimicking you.
Yeah.
Because he didn't call himself James or Earl. He called himself Lil Durk.
You are correct.
His daddy, Big Durk.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? What kind of media games y'all playing?
Yeah.
But see, that's why I know either if I ever get on the platform, they're going to kill me. Because I'm not afraid to say how I feel. It's a lot of fuck shit going on, right?
Right.
If you okay this shit, it's just like a mama knowing her son out here robbing and stealing and shit. But as long as she getting some good shit in between here and there, she okay with it. Soon as somebody blow her son ass off for stealing, she feel victimized. You let your son victimize other people, but when somebody do something about they shit, nah, you the victim.
Right.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
So if you gonna live that way, be 100 about it.
Yeah.
And people can't accept it.
That's the main reason why, as far as going back to Pooh, I'm like, is this real? If it's real, I'm like, he's living what he's.
All right, so let me say this.
Okay.
If you a true fan of 666 and you listen to the music, it's not unbelievable.
Right.
They rap this shit. They talk this shit.
Yeah.
They glorify this shit.
Yeah.
And now you looking stupid when somebody grows up to be this shit.
You are correct.
You're not that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why lead a generation to come up that way to make your money and then be absent when your teachings lead to the downfall of a whole generation?
Yeah, blind leading blind. You sit back now, you having kids mimicking what you did and what you're saying, and now you have the youth. We trying to correct them from what they're doing, but they're pushing. But that's the music industry in the whole. What they're pushing versus positive and negative. You know what I mean?
media.
Yeah?
But not even just media. It all boils down to the people. Memphians ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, we ain't gonna say all of them.
all of nobody ain't bad.
But it's a small. To me, I think it's a small portion
of good
man,
people.
Yeah, it man. No, it's. I caught that laugh. I'm like, he said, a good people. I feel it's a small portion of bad people, a small percentage wise of bad people. Because I ran across a lot of good people in Memphis, like a lot of good people. You know what I mean? So
I concur.
Yeah.
But here's my thing.
Okay.
My good people are also criminals. Right? Like, I swear to God. Look, we feed
this place so crazy.
We feed the homeless. We show up to pick up trash.
Yeah.
We show up to do all these things, but once that camera off, get your ass out my son. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. The average Memphian has to be that way. Now, that's why I mean by like the ability to adapt. You have a lot of positive role models in our society, right?
Right.
Who have to put on this this facade of righteousness.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
But as soon as you push them buttons, they'll say some shit like, because I'm from Memphis. Don't make the Memphis come out of me. See, you want to embrace it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When like, I lived in Baltimore.
You right.
I lived in Baltimore, man. I've seen niggas die for $2.
Seriously?
Seriously. I got robbed at a corner store for a Sprite and $1.75 in the change. And my mama marched me back up to the street and waved a pistol in the Chinese lady face and said, "You let them rob my son for a fucking drink and some change?"
Real man.
Man, I can't make this shit up. I've seen heroin junkies by the boatload before the shit ever got down here. Right?
Yeah.
So I know of a true rough place.
Yeah.
This is why I say this, what I say about Memphis. You can come up in a good home. You can live in a neighborhood. You can even have your own room growing up. You running with the Crips and Bloods, though.
Right.
You got niggas up there who got Blood and Crip because they needed somewhere to stay. Or they had to have somebody have their back because they talk too much and they skinny as fucking can't fight.
Right.
Whatever the case may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then also, the South has its own demons. Sexual, might I add. The biggest problem is glorifying stealing a woman from another man, right?
Right.
Instead of treating that woman how she's supposed to be treated.
Right.
Because she's the one who's unloyal. But niggas brag about this shit, so it creates a negative feel. It's all a negative feel. And it's so negative that you can be 100 at heart. You can go out there, we can go outside tonight, right now, and donate $10 million to some cause, right?
Right.
You know that cause ain't gonna get that money?
Yeah.
They're gonna figure out a way to use that money to make it look like they spent $10 million.
To siphon it down and go ahead,
and take their cut off for it because they ain't never seen that much money.
Right, and they
for nothing they believe in, but you gave it to them having a good heart.
Mm-hmm.
They took it in spite of their situation and their upbringing. You can't help it. It's inevitable. If you at school and you make straight A's, but your shoes are worn and torn, them kids will check the shit out you, right?
Right.
Now adults will be like, "Oh, baby, he go far. He gonna go far in life." Let one teacher buy you a pair of shoes, they gonna swear y'all fucking.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You're right.
But yet, all these parents or these kids who making other kids feel like they less fortunate ain't lending a helping hand. Man. You feel what I'm saying? So let's take a little bit deeper now, and I get off of it.
Okay.
Some of our folks left us property, right?
Correct.
We sold the property that was left us to move outside the east side or further out to pay more taxes to the people that just bought the house from our folks.
Man, that's so crazy, man. My guy Doc, he preaches that constantly, man.
We paying them 3 times over.
He said, man, why don't you stay where you grew up at and help build it up versus moving out and trying to stay with them.
Fair.
Yeah.
And that's the only way to explain it. We have a house that our family have, right?
Right.
Now, it may have been sold or maybe not.
My grandma Queen house?
Exactly.
Yeah, that house sold.
But listen, if you go on the block, ain't nobody living in it.
Somebody moved in there now. I was over there yesterday.
You shitting me.
I seen 3 cars in the driveway.
That's Miss Jordan, dude.
There was some people in the driveway going, that house is sold.
I know the house was... Anyway, you throw me off. You catch me off guard. So, the point I'm making is, if it has been sold, it's just now recently.
Right.
Yeah, recently. Yeah.
This year, that somebody moved into the house and we had the house for 60 years.
Seriously, though?
Now, anybody in our family said, let's keep the house for what it was for.
Right.
When we was coming up, everybody named Mammoth stayed in the house.
Yeah, that's like my grandmama's house. Everybody stayed in the house, and everybody, the house is gonna always be in the family name. Yeah.
So when you take the perversion and put it on a different level, you have to make them understand where they don't make sense.
Okay.
If you striving to go out there, like niggas already buying white folks leftovers, right?
Right.
Because most white folks lived in those houses as we progressed.
Correct.
They moved out. The further east they went, the further east we followed.
Hickory Hill. It's like it dwindled down from Hickory Hill to Hatch Cross. Now it's Collierville, Cordova. Yeah.
All it.
Yeah.
And you're paying the same people that own the property where you from. So now you done sold them your house. They done gave you a little change for your house. Here's the trick, but we're gonna sell you this house. And you sell their house to pay for this house.
That's cold-blooded.
And this one yours. So while you paying us for this one, we done bought that one.
Rent it out.
Build it back up, rent it out for more than it's worth than they can afford to have. And now we took it back. Because it was ours in the beginning.
Yep.
They don't look at it that way. They look at it like coming up. Ain't no way in hell, bro.
No, you're going to stay in that house, pay for staying in that house.
But that ain't
build that neighborhood up.
That's the same way with hustling.
Yeah.
If we take away the flamboyancy of it,
yeah,
pharmacists make their money selling drugs.
Yeah.
Day in and day out. If you go in the house and sell your drugs like a responsible person, won't nobody know what you doing?
Yeah.
Won't nobody know that you serve people by the millions just because of the way your shit packaged and how you not out here flamboyant? See, they focus on the ignorance.
Yeah.
And that's how they get caught up.
It's funny. That's what they portrayed in, what's the name? American Gangster.
Frank Lucas was free till he went to that damn fight with that coat on.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Nicky Barnes was dead anyway.
Yeah. Who's that dude right there in that mink?
Ain't no nigga wearing no mink like that. Find out who that is.
Yeah.
And that's what put a spotlight on him.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Flamboyancy. Want to be seen. Man.
I know I like nice things. I go a lot of places. Like I said, I got shoe fetish.
Yeah.
I do these things. But on a regular, you catch me dumbed down.
Hey.
Real talk. You catch me dumbed down some jogging pants and a t-shirt. I'm gas station fresh. For real.
Hey, question. What's a story that you haven't told anybody as far as the music industry and stuff like that?
Wow. Okay. So, I've been doing music for a long time.
Right.
When I learned the music business is when I became upset with the music business. I've been writing songs since I can write and read. Poems, songs. I have notebook on top of notebook. I have shit right now where ink dated back 20 years.
For real?
Fresh notebooks, no damage, no nothing. If a page come out of it, it's still sitting where it need to be. I wrote a song for some guys and the group Black Sheep.
Yeah.
I heard them spitting my lyrics.
Are you serious, dog?
Yeah. And I was so young, it wasn't nothing I could do about it. And then when I spoke on it, nobody believed me. Right?
Seriously, dog.
And I don't think that it was like, that's when I learned that you can't display your talent in unprotected markets.
Right.
Even when now they call it sampling. But what it is somebody hear your song and take your idea and try to make their own idea of it.
Right.
And they don't understand how this like stealing.
Right.
Tino and Jay Swank, right? This is what pissed me off about this situation. I personally listened to the Pimp movie soundtrack, American Me, right?
Okay.
On this soundtrack, Boosie Collins do a song. Your love is someone, can't get enough of your love or some shit.
Yeah.
Where it come on with this distinctive guitar and harpsichord.
Okay.
I sampled it, right?
Okay.
That's not my problem. My problem is they took my sample, right? My track, and redid a song and called it Bite of the Apple, right? Now I'm listening to it. It'd have been different if they'd have got the track and made their own idea.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem with that. I don't own the music, no way.
Right.
But when you take my track that I sat down and put together and created and try to make it something of your own, cause I'm a nobody, right?
Right.
So that's why this time around, I've been listening to my greats and my OGs
Yeah.
about what's going on and how to handle my business.
Okay.
And for that, I'm thankful for Tom Ski Mask.
Yeah.
Because he been on my ass about ASCAP, BMI.
That's what I was just gonna ask you about. Yeah.
Yeah, Distro Kid.
Yeah.
I started releasing my music that way, because even when I got with Go to Music, as I started releasing music, their name was still attached to projects that they had nothing to do with. So they were still dividing my money because Cody the one who set up my page.
Yeah.
So I had to redo all of it and make myself the sole beneficiary of it.
Yeah, you got to.
Here's the problem with it. I'm not licensed.
Yeah, you can do the ASCAP. You get licensed to do your own what's name.
That's how we learn to do it, right?
Yeah.
So now it's like poor man copywriting.
Right.
All I gotta do is mail it to them, and they mail it back to me, and it's mine.
Yeah, but you can do it online as well too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at that time, didn't know that.
Okay.
So I'm putting out all this music and all these mixtapes. DJ Paul took one of my songs and put it on his mixtape. Swear to God, I dissed him.
Yeah.
And I dissed him on behalf of where I come from in Baltimore. It's sport.
Yeah.
When I come back to Memphis, shit, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So the name of their song was Pussy Got You Hot. I can't even remember the name of my song. I just know it was off that Roll With Me track by an R&B group.
Okay.
And I did it, and then I heard it on his CD because one of my partners said, "Yeah, I put your CD in Paul's hands, man, and let him hear that jump, man. You went off on that jump." And they took it, and because they mainstream, they put it out. Nigga ain't never heard my song.
Yeah.
But you done heard theirs, right?
Yeah.
Pussy got you hot. Pussy got you
Yeah.
hot. Hell no. So it's like, to me, that's a personal trophy. Because you won't fuck with me. You won't sign me. You won't help me get no money. But you'll push my ideas.
That's cold.
Same way I felt about Dolph. At one point, you ain't fuck with me, my nigga. Why copy the video concept?
Right.
It was a good video concept.
Right.
And you can be mad at me all you want to. I know I did that first. So whoever brought that to your attention, brought it to your attention because they felt like what? I wasn't gonna see it, or I wasn't gonna know it was mine, or it wasn't licensed under copyright to not being able to be used.
That's the thing about far as ASCAP and copyright and stuff like that. If people look and see the songs not licensed, they feeling like this fair game now.
Yeah.
I want to say that happened to a lot of cats that done like extensive time. Like he did 10 years. So once you gone, they gonna like, man, run a gamut on your shit.
Yeah, so they feeling like since you were gone, they like, okay, well, he ain't gonna know that, man, look, we done took his song. So they feeling like it says, they thinking it's fair game.
And it never fails. I've had some partners take my music or songs that I did with them, take them to other places, and they deals don't pan out because what you're taking them, you didn't create. And they expecting you to come just as jazzy as you did on this joint on your own, and you're not capable.
You can't replicate it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I've watched that happen a lot of times. Like DJ Power Master Mix, right?
Yeah.
He's one of DMX's engineers, right?
Mm-hmm.
He requested that me and Kev do another version of I Think I Need a Shot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The song did numbers. Like I said, I'm a Memphis nigga. What am I doing on the radio in New York? I'm a Memphis nigga. What am I doing in Los Angeles? On Crenshaw Boulevard. All around the LA House of Blues, I stood in the same spot Pac stood in and performed.
Seriously?
And I'm a Memphis nigga, right?
Yeah.
Eric Vaughn was ready to come down here and rent out Minglewood and throw me a show. I talked him out of it.
Why
He
you do
said,
that, man?
because they don't know.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And only for me to make that happen, I would have to highlight other artists for them to come see.
Yeah, because you feeling like, look, my name should hold weight, but it holds weight in other areas, but in Memphis, you feeling like, okay, they have pushed other artists to have them be in the pedestal of, like Gotti and Paul and everybody, glow them, but you sit back and there's plenty, I know plenty of artists that's killing in Memphis.
But don't get a first sleep.
They don't.
Crazy fact, right? When Yo Gotti did his first CD, he was recording at Young Avenue Sound, right?
Right.
I was across the street at Hoodoo Labs, right?
Okay.
So I'm putting out my music at the same time, but I didn't have a DJ behind me to push the music.
Okay.
I ain't have a brother that sold work to push the music and put that money behind it.
Right.
All I had was good music and nobody to push it, right?
Right.
Now, in the name of conversations, I would get in. That's how I ended up with Dennis Graham, right? I did a song with Dennis Graham.
That's cool.
And Drake took me off the song.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
Hold on, say that again now.
All right. I did a song with Dennis Graham at his apartment on the riverfront. He let Drake Aubrey hear the song, and Drake took me out the song so he can get on the song. Said he didn't want nobody else to make the song pop.
Are you serious, dog?
Dead ass. Now, this information come from Arthur Mitchell, Boo Mitchell, little brother, which both are Willie Mitchell songs, right?
Yeah.
They, I met Baldhead at a talent show, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm at home doing me,
Yeah.
right? Money, all that. I go to the talent show. My nigga called me and said, hey, man, you want to perform? Yeah, I perform. Fuck it, I ain't doing shit. I go perform. Now, one of my partners now, Black Gotti, his daughter was in the audience that day.
Uh-huh.
I Am Breezy, right?
Okay.
So I Am Breezy, I end up being in this contest, and before Gotti let her lose to me, he brought me up as a special guest.
Oh.
So I wasn't in the contest no more.
Oh.
I killed it, right?
Okay.
At this time, Arthur Mitchell driving an H3 Hummer. So I go back to eat my wings and shit. I'm stunning. I'm eating me some wings. I got me a plate of food. I'm eating. Nigga walk up to me, hey, Arthur Mitchell want to talk to you. I said, who the fuck is Arthur Mitchell? Man, he outside in the Hummer, man. Go see what he want. I'm like, all right. So I go outside. Now, mind you, I'm driving a Suburban at the time.
Okay.
I go outside, he in the Hummer. I hop in. And he go, man, you dope as fuck. Man, you hard as hell. I'm thinking about putting some shit together. How you feel about that? I'm down. I ain't doing nothing with nobody anyway.
Right.
He said, all right, then. You got time to ride with me? I said, yeah, I got time. Let's go. I lock my shit up. I'm in the car with Arthur Mitchell, right? A nobody nigga from Memphis, right?
Right.
I'm riding with Arthur Mitchell. We pull up to Royal Studios, right? He opened the door.
Really?
I walk in. Chills, right?
Uh-huh.
The smell of it, the feel of it is so real, right?
Right.
I'm looking at the instruments on the wall. I'm listening to him show me where Al Green stood when he did this, and that ounce, the album. and this album, and then he showed me the mixing board, and then we went on in the back, and there was another older Mitchell back there, red nigga, old nigga, and he's like, what's up, man? Nice to meet you, man. I heard a lot of things about you. And it made me feel like, damn, I'm finna be on my way.
Yeah.
And then he introduced me to Dennis Graham. I'm no damn fool. Hey, believe it or not, I was the first nigga that brought that Drake CD to Memphis. The one he dropped in Canada.
Really?
With a little bit of love and shit on there. I was the first nigga bumping that CD. I brought it out and I started passing it through Castalia and through other neighborhoods, and other people started biting on it. Before he was a rapper, it was an R&B CD. Swear to God. Anyway, so that's how much respect I had for the nigga. When I got to his dad, I didn't even put the 1 and 2 together, right? I sat with Drake's family from Memphis, the OVO team, and watched him on Saturday Night Live in their living room.
Seriously, man.
I was invited to that. So in my mind, maybe, my life finna change. Maybe finally this music finna pay off, right?
Yeah.
Bald called me. He said, hey, man, I don't want you to get upset. I want you to take it for what it's worth. He said, Drake pulled you off the song, man. He said, he don't want nobody else on this daddy album rapping like that. And, but here's the thing, at least now they know you. Just keep going. I said, motherfucker, you don't know how depleting that was, man.
Right.
Bro, you Cash Money, you a Wayne.
Right.
You Young Money, whatever the fuck y'all call yourself. And you opened up your own label, October's very own, right?
Right.
You could have signed me.
Yeah.
You could have pointed me in the right direction. You could have helped me, as opposed to not show no favoritism because I'm a real Memphis nigga.
Right.
Instead, you discarded my verse off your song like it wasn't hitting on shit. But your dad had thought enough for me to put me on the song. You feel what I'm saying?
Correct.
And if you ain't like it, you could have stopped it while we was recording.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fucked up at the time, I'm catching the bus, right? Mr. Graham said, hell no, you ain't doing no motherfucking walking for the rest of your life. Took me home a drop-top green Jag.
Are you serious, man?
Dennis Graham took me to my house and dropped me off at my doorstep. Wouldn't let me catch the bus. So I felt he had flavor for me, you feel me?
Right.
And all of a sudden, up in smoke. I can call Baldhead right now and talk to him, and he asked me how I'm doing, and this, then the third. The show goes on, man. Once you don't become famous or infamous, nigga, you still got rent to pay.
Right.
You still got bills. I got children. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter in college, a daughter in elementary, 5 step-kids, you feel me?
Hey, you got
Shit
plenty of
don't
mouths
stop.
to feed, man. You gotta keep going.
It don't stop, and I ain't missed a beat.
Man, it's cold. So right now, I know you said you got the shopping center you got coming up, right? Music wise, are you still doing music?
I'm finna kill him.
Okay.
See, what's crazy about the idea, right, is this is exclusive.
Okay.
Nobody else has heard this. I have 4 CDs.
Really?
With 20-some songs on it ready to drop. I was telling cuz I was supposed to drop them for my birthday last year.
Okay.
I didn't drop them. When I got ready to drop my 4 CDs, Jay-Z came with the 444. October is Wayne month and Drake month all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to compete. I wanted to see if I can get there and get in and make a difference.
Okay.
Would they respect me if I come in cocky enough to say, I'm just as good as them, right?
Okay. Right.
So I have 4 complete albums ready to roll.
Okay. So
And I'm going to release them all October the 15th.
okay, October the 15th. So we're gonna be looking for my guy, Mr. Kliksta. October the 15th.
And as soon as me and my cousin get it finished, we got a CD called Me and My Cousin.
Oh, who is that cousin, by the way?
Enzo Giuseppe.
That's what I was just trying to see. Mr. Enzo Giuseppe. I was messing with him earlier. I said, man, where you get Giuseppe from?
That's a fly nigga, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure, man.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to leave the people with today? Because I know why. I'm going to have you back, man.
Okay.
I'm going to show enough going to have you back. What do you want to leave the people with today on what you got coming and what you got to say to Memphis in general and the world?
I believe now Memphis is changing. I think that the presence of the law enforcement, the senseless killings, the pointed out where I see this going wrong, It's either gonna help us become better or help us get worse.
Right.
Memphis, we don't want to be worse. It's time to embrace the artistry without the temptation. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If we could sell 1 million copies of ignorance, we could sell 20 million of positiveness.
Right.
And that's all I want to say to you, man. Just because you from the bottom or because you from over here, over there, it really don't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? You catch more flies with sugar than you do with shit.
Okay.
I promise you that.
That's good, man. That's good. Man, well, man, look, Mr. Kliksta, man, look, thank you for blessing me and coming to my studio. Man, much love, man, to your endeavors.
Much love.
Man, look, make sure you go check out, what's the spot, what's the location?
It's on Latham, Old School Cuts.
Okay, Old School Cuts. And we got 4 new albums coming October the 15th. This year, be on the lookout. Mr. Kliksta, this your guy. Cash Money. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe on this, man.